Gary Gillette. Thanks for being here today. Welcome. So nice to have you here today for our final end of the season concert, and we've got something special going on. Well, every week is something special. We have something different and special, and they're going to start our program off today with the national anthem and also the Irish national anthem. We're celebrating in the midst of our concert the life of Thomas Marr. And if you don't know about Thomas Marr yet, you will, because he's an interesting character in Montana history. Will you please welcome to the stage and rise for the Montana Shamrockers.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Shade of fall, knocked off the Erin, when nor slow our camp you run it win. Fevech verser, Shanshira Shinsher Fasta, Ifakar when Jiran Nafrin Tron. Anoka Deja Vernavel, they garner will kun tosh no spell. They got his rock, they lock na beler, should it connect around the way.
So if you didn't understand a word they said, it means that you don't speak Gaelic, okay? The Irish national anthem, Thomas Marr was an Irishman, and for many of us that don't know about him, that that's the statue in the front of the state capitol. That's Thomas Marr up there in the horse, and we'd like to thank our Thomas Marr, the Thomas Marr Bar, downtown on Pine, for supporting this event and getting the Montana Shamrockers here. So I know that before the show I went down there, and I encourage you to stop on by sometime. I didn't have anything but great. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. Hey, here's happy birthday for all of us that don't have birthdays. that happen during the city band season. How many of you don't have a birthday during the summertime? Look at it, most of us. We were born in the better months. Here, please, happy birthday to us all. There we go. Happy birthday! Whoa. Yeah, even the Shamrockers. Yeah, they love to see people embarrass themselves. You'll be seeing it all night, me up here. Let me bring the bandstand now. This fine little kid. I guess he's I've been referring to him all summer long as the Punks. And I don't mean it in a derogatory way. They have saved our bacon. I haven't had this many college kids in the band since one of my sons was involved in this band, and his buddies all came along and played with us in the band. Because these kids play all the time, and during the summertime they have a chance to come and read 100 tunes and solo with the band, and they bring a lot of excitement and a lot of talent to the group. And there's a whole bunch of them. Megan Snow, our lead clarinetist this year, I gave her some thanks for so many of the folks that are here, but Lexi is here, and there's Chris Vasquez, and there's probably, hey, you U of M music punks, hold up your hand. Who are you? There's about one in every section. There's about one in every section. They told their parents they have a summertime job, okay? Parents are just glad their kids have got a summer job. They never asked about the bottom line, but it's okay. It's good to have him here. Well, Chris is one of those, and he's just hiding out in the bottom of the trumpet section. I finally found out he's a lead player in the U of M jazz band, and we kind of goaded him, and I sent him a list of solos, and he went, well, I kind of like that. Oh, man, are we in for it? Here is Chris Vasquez and the Virgin de la Macarena. Chris, there you go, boy. Hold on to your hats. Yeah, that's so much fun doing classic literature. We all remember Mendez doing that. According to what your generation is, Mendez or, many of us remember Vizzuti doing that. It's just a standard in the trumpet repertoire. And I want to make sure and do it as early as we could so the kid had chops because it's a matter. Oh, Fred, wasn't that fun? Oh gosh, Fred, that's Fred Nelson's arrangement, man. Good to see my former mentor, Fred Nelson, in the audience tonight too. Oh, good. We did it on the right night. Yeah. Hey, let's do something fun. And then we're going to bring the Mount China Shamrockers back up here. This is instant concert. And it comes by request. It may have been my request, but it came by request. And many of you know it, even though you don't know the name of it yet. And I dare you to come up with the correct number of tunes. Now, it doesn't say it on your menu, if indeed you be getting a menu from the Facebook. I didn't put how many tunes, but within the composition, there are X number of bits and pieces. Sometimes songs, melodies being played just for 4 bars, and sometimes simultaneously. I dare you to come up with the right number. Here is Instant Concert. All right, spotters. I guess I'm going to do another one. Hey, so I've got spotters looking for you. How many do you think you got? Oh, 2A. No, not enough. Almost. No. Oh, no. Real close. Hey, you know what? You should be up here playing. What's going on, man? 30, 30, 32, 32. So, all right, come on up for a big hug afterwards here, okay, Bubba? Hey, many of us remember years and years ago when the Stones showed up here. How many of you went to the Rolling Stones concert when they were here? Oh my gosh, what an event in town that was. Hey, let's bring out Mick Jagger right now. We'll have the vocals. You can sing along, kids. Here's I Can't Get No Satisfaction. Well, let's get on with the formal part of the concert. We're going to invite the Montana Shamrockers to return to the stage, and we're going to do something with them to begin the set, and then they're going to do their shtick, and then we'll come in and do a tune with them at the end, and then one by ourselves at the end. So, Montana Shamrockers, I dare you, come up to the stage again. Welcome these boys back. And from the Polson area, they asked me not to give away too much information about them. And this tune I found in the Boston, in the old Butte Mines Band Library. It's probably 100 years since it's been played, and it's When I Dream of Old Erin, I'm Dreaming of You. And it's the Irish dreaming of their home country right here. And this is in honor of Thomas Marr, the Shamrockers, and Missoula City Band, When I Dream of Old Erin.
Well, good evening and welcome to the final concert of the city band in Missoula, and don't they do a fine job? Woo! We are the Montana Shamrockers. We're from Polson. We've been kind of all over the country and all over the world. Not all over the world, just right here in Ireland. And with all the smoke in the air, we decided we'd do a song about the water.
Hey, and here comes, we thought it'd be a good time, here come the collection gang out. So watch out, dig down deep, enjoy the Shamrockers, and pull out that green. For the home country.
Yeah. It was
Friday morn when we set sail, and we were not far from the land. When our captain he spied a mermaid so fair, with a comb and a glass in her hand. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below.
Then up spoke the captain of our gallant ship, and a fine old man was he. This fishy mermaid has warned us of our doom. We shall sink to the bottom of the sea.
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below.
Then up spoke the mate of our gallant ship, and a fine-spoken lad was he. Said, I have a wife in Brooklyn by the sea, and tonight, oh, we know she will be.
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below.
And up spoke the cabin boy of our gallant ship, a brave young lad was he. Well, I have a sweetheart who's sailing by the sea, and tonight she'll be moving there for me.
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below.
And up spoke the cook of our gallant ship, and a crazy old butcher was he. Said they cares much more for me pots and me pans than they do for the bottom of the sea.
The ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below.
And up spoke the parent of our gallant ship, and a crazy old butchie was he. Saying I cares much more for me crackers and me treats, than I cares for the bottom of the sea.
And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below. And 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and 3 times round spun she. 3 times round spun our gallant ship, and she sank to the bottom of the sea. And the ocean waves do roll, and the stormy winds do blow. And we poor sailors are skipping at the top, while the landlubbers lie down below, below, below. While the landlubbers lie down below.
Happy St. Patty's Day, Missoula!
Thank you very much. That song gave a little chance for everybody to warm up there. Way, way, way far on the far right over there, and that's geographical, not political. That's Liam over there, and yeah, you can do that for Liam. And next up is Mick We call him the captain because he controls the purse strings, so we all stay close to him. All we need is a purse for him to control, and that's neat. And right here in the middle, this is Paddy, and Paddy is a multi-instrumentalist. He even makes some of his own instruments. And yeah. And next to me is Robbie, and Robbie is our second in command there. He does all the driving because he's the only one that can stay so no. And me, they call me Nels, and I'm just the other bookend on here. So we are together, the Montana Shamrockers. And we went to Ireland twice now. The last time in March, and we went through the back country, right up the middle of the country, to a place called Connemara, where they have a lot of farmland there. And this little song is going to feature Paddy on there. It's going to feature Paddy in the middle. It's a little song about a girl who works in the Connemara farm. Oh, I don't. Oh, it's in Capo too. And Paddy is the one that keeps us on track musically there because he is multi-instrumental.
Well, I know a girl on a Connemara farm, pretty as can be. Pretty little thing on a Connemara farm, no prettier could she be. I do believe she was the girl for me. Well, I do believe she was the girl for me. Well, she moved down to Raccoon Park, got a job in town. She moved down to Raccoon Park, the more she came around. She and I saw eye to eye, even now I don't know why. Guess that she was just a girl for me. Well, I know a girl on a Connemara farm, pretty as can be. Pretty little thing on a Connemara farm, no prettier could she be. I do believe she was the girl for me. I do believe she was the girl for me. Well, I turned her down on New Year's Day, said my soul was saved. Well, I turned her down on New Year's Day, I watched her walk away. Well, I guess on this revision, I made the wrong decision. I guess she was just a girl for me. Well, I know a girl on a Connemara farm, pretty as can be. Pretty little thing on a Connemara farm, no prettier could she be. I do believe she was the girl for me. I do believe she was the girl for me. So I went back to Raccoon Park, I got down on my knees, and I told her just how happy it'd be if she would marry me. For I had a sort of vision, and I made a big decision. I told her she was just a girl for me. We got married on the Connemara farm in the month of May. Many years passed away, still I have to say, well, I made the right decision, and I've held on to the vision, and I know she is just a girl for me. Well, I love a girl on the Connemara farm, pretty as can be. Pretty little thing on the Connemara farm, no prettier could she be. Well, I do believe, oh no, I don't believe. I know that she's the only girl for me. Well, I do believe, oh no, I don't believe. I know that she's the only girl for me. For me. For me. For me.
as Gary mentioned, this concert is kind of in honor of Thomas Francis Meagher, and I hope some of you got over to Helena on the first weekend of July. We had the first annual Meagher Fest over there. We performed in that. It was an international cultural history exchange festival that we kicked off in March over in Waterford, Ireland, where Thomas Meagher was born. He became a rebel. He was sentenced to Tasmania, life in Tasmania. He escaped to New York, became a celebrated Civil War general, and at the end of the war, he was sent out to Montana Territory to be secretary, and he got off the stagecoach in September of 1865 in Bannock, which was the territorial capital at that time, and the governor met him with the official papers, handed them over, said, have a good time, got back on the same stagecoach the same day and went back east and never came back. Yeah. So Tom, have you ever been to Bannock? Yeah, so here's Thomas Meagher, only 42 years old. Now he's the acting governor of Montana Territory. And he was charged with bringing Montana to statehood, which he eventually did some years after his death. But he disappeared mysteriously in Fort Benton in 1867 on July 1st. He was just 3 weeks short of his 41st birthday. And this is not particularly a song about Thomas Meagher, but it's a very famous Civil War song. And it has an oblique reference to Thomas Meagher and all those who died in service.
We shall meet, but we shall miss him. There will be one vacant chair. We shall linger to caress him while we breathe our evening prayer. When a year ago we gathered, joy was in his Mount Blue Eye. But the golden cord is severed, and our hopes in ruin lie. We shall meet, but we shall miss him. There will be one vacant chair. We shall linger to caress him while we breathe our evening prayer. At our fireside, sad and lonely, often will the bosom swell at remembrance of the story, how our noble Willie fell. He strove to bear our banner through the thickest of the fight, and uphold our country's honor in the strength of manhood's might. We shall meet, but we shall miss him. There will be one vacant chair. We shall linger to caress him while we breathe our evening prayer. True, they tell us, wreaths of glory evermore will deck his brow. But this soothes the anguish only, sweet we know our heartstrings now. Sleep today, hope early fallen in that green and narrow bed. Dirges from the pine and cypress mingle with the tears we shed. We shall meet, but we shall miss him. There will be one vacant chair. We shall linger to caress him while we breathe our evening prayer. We shall meet, but we shall miss shall linger to caress him while we breathe our evening breath. We shall linger to caress him while we breathe our evening
Now we're going to wrap up our section of the program here so we can get back to the great, excuse me, Missoula City Band. But we want to leave you with a special song that we were commissioned to write for the dedication of the Thomas Maher bust over in Fort Benton. And we hope that tonight's presentation about Thomas Maher, and of course the one of the objects of the Maher Fest in general, was to encourage you to investigate not only Thomas Maher's story, but the story of the Irish in Montana and in the United States, and quite frankly in the world. Because without the Irish, Montana may not have grown the way it did, shall we say. And the Irish people like the United States, but they love Montanans. And they know Montana because of Thomas Maher and because of Butte. Thomas Maher was responsible for a lot of Irish immigration to Montana.
They said, don't stop in America, go straight to Butte.
Any Butians out there today? Oh, of course. They're everywhere. So this song is about Thomas Maher. It's his story in a nutshell, and we were honored to include this song on our second album. We have 4 albums, and we'd be glad to visit with you after the concert about some of those. They make great early Christmas presents and give us gas money to get back home. So here it is.
They make great posters too on your table.
Ready? Sing of Corker and Nugent's, McClellan and Farnham, but there's few sons of Erin remembered by far. Like the bravest young Kingsman, the best of them barred, and Montana's first statesman, proud Tom Francis Marr. Young Ireland remembers with pride and with pleasure her old native son, whose life was cut short. Neither by guns in rebellion nor cannons in war, but the strange twist of fate in lone Benton's fort. He created the juries, drove judges to gallows, and survived transportation to Van Diemen's land. And the Civil War's bold 69th was courageous, but there is no escaping when fate takes your hand. Sing of Corker and Nugent, McClellan and Farnham, but the few sons of Erin remembered by far. Like the bravest young kinsman, the best of them are on Montana's first statesman, proud Tom Francis Marr. To the wives of Fort Benton, Marr came with his good wife for to win lasting peace between Blackfeet and whites, and relieve the first governor who longed for the good life, who left Marr to wager his last desperate fight. Toward Montana statehood he set out in a hurry, but the congressmen left for the east the next day. Though his speech was delivered with venom and fury, the snow, in a word, had it all its own way. Sing a Corker and Nugent, McClellan and Farnham, but the few sons of Erin remembered by far. Like the bravest young kinsman, the best of them are on Montana's first statesman, proud Tom Francis Marr. With a ragtag battalion through summer and snow, he followed his grim battle flag night and day. But alas, the result of this clash no one will know, for the mighty Missouri swept promise away. That same heavy snow that had melted next summer was enough to extinguish Montana's bright star. Let us have no regret, let us never forget Montana's first statesman, proud Tom Francis Barr. Sing of Corker and Nugent, McClellan and Farnham, but the few sons of Erin remembered by far. Like a bravest young kinsman, the best of them are done. Montana's first statesman, proud Tom Francis Barr. Whether murder most foul or strange miscalculation cut short his potential at age 44. Singing praise to the gallant Irish battalion and their handsome young leader, proud Tom Francis Barr. Sing praise to the gallant Irish battalion and their handsome young leader, proud Tom Francis Barr. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And thank you to Gary and the city band here. And thanks to the Mauer Bar for bringing us in. And thank you for being
Yeah.
here.
Hey, let's do something together. In honor of his service during the Civil War, we're going to join together with him. Here's Johnny Comes Marching Home.
All right.
Hey, while the Shamrockers are leaving the stage, just want to make thanks. We've got one more tune to do for you. I'd like to thank, most importantly, our administrative assistant who, without her, the band just wouldn't happen. Amanda, just stand up and take a thank you. She's assisted by Becky. Becky, are you out here tonight? Not here tonight, but she's assisted by her mother. Amanda was a student of mine 100 years ago, and she's hung in there with me. God bless you. Thank you to our band chaplain, Dan Dixon, who says a prayer for us every single night. Our directors, Janelle Lawrence and Liz Zellinger and Corey McAtee. Thank you, ladies. Bless you. It's a small list. Hey, I'd like to thank some of our corporate sponsors, Blackfoot Communication, in honor of their fallen leader. He was a great band booster. I had all his kids in school. Thanks so much for Southgate Mall. The Washington Foundation has ended up. Our wonderful and now slim mayor and the City Council of Missoula, who continues to support our Missoula City Band through our taxes. Just a little slice, but it makes this band go and gives us something that very few communities in the world have, which is a summertime in the park, a little bit of Americana. So thank you to the City Council. Hot dang, my taxes. And even with the water, our taxes are going down, dang it. I heard you laughing. Okay. Ron, thank you for being and all you do, man. Ron Scholl and Missoula Community Access TV is here every week. And then as we get cold and lonely in the wintertime, you can always dial up MCAT if you have cable TV. If you don't, you can get it up and stream it on your computer at home. MCAT, thank you, Ron. You're the man. The man. And my good buddy, and I work him to death, and he's a wonderful man, and he does our sound week after week for almost nothing. Please help me thank Jay Straw and High Tech Audio. Oh, I owe him so much. And for all these wonderful musicians behind me. They come together, give their time every single week to make music together and share it with you. You please help me thank these wonderful musicians. Okay, enough of all this teary-eyed stuff. Let's get to it and finish this sucker up. We're lucky enough that the smoke wrapped around us tonight. Isn't that, I'm sorry if you live in Lowell, but right now at least the smoke is coming around us. We'll be back next year, no doubt about it. We've been around since 1865, and we will continue. Thank you so much for coming out and enjoying our concerts. We're the Missoula City Band, and here's the Stars and Stripes Forever. so much. We'll see you next season, folks. Thanks so much.